So I modified my DualSense controller with Xbox One triggers. The bumpers have a piece of fake leather glued onto them to give extra thickness to make it easier to press. The white thing on the bottom is so that when the controller is laying on the table it doesn't put pressure on the new triggers as they are longer. It's basically a new hinge up higher that puts pressure at the very bottom of the original trigger to have the best torque. It looks messy because it's still a prototype. I will get into the details of how it works later. As to why I did it. The original triggers are horribly uncomfortable. Take a look at the blue stock controller. My finger naturally falls in between the bumper and trigger, but that awkward valley shape, so you have to strain your finger to reach down and it's too low. Switching between bumper and trigger is annoying because of the distance. This has always been a problem with Sony controllers. Look at the DualShock 3 controller. Look at the gap. Such a stupid design. I'm not the only one who feels this way.
Talk about the triggers, the trigger positioning, and the L1, R1 seems a little bit far away. Like if you can see that, the transition is too far. I don't like that. I don't like that. This was perfect. This was perfect, especially for third person like action adventure games like God of War. This was perfect. Look at this little transition. It's just a tiny transition. Boom, 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 boom. They made it further away. That's way further away. That's dumb. Stupid design. I don't like it.
So here is a photo montage. I cut up a binder clip. I cut off the Xbox One controller triggers and filed them to shape. I got these mini hinges and bearings and I cut the hinges into shape to fit into the trigger housing. I cut the hinges into shape and used two bearings to create small rollers on the bottom of the original trigger for the new one to ride on. I glued all the parts together. There are 2 layers to the trigger in order to alter the angle a bit. You can see that better in this picture. And then I just glue the Xbox One trigger on top of it. I'm working on a new version.